How high can you go? Well, if you take like 2 or 3 gummies, I'm sure you'll break the barrier. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope that you're having a lovely day. Thank you so much for being here and clicking on the video. There's so many other places you could have been, but you chose, for the moment at least, to be here. Let's go ahead and listen to some more from the Chameleons. We're going to move on to the next track here on Script of the Bridge, which is going to be As High as You Can Go. I'm assuming that this was either a single or something because there's separate album artwork that's featured here. It seems to be a silhouette looking up to a distant sun. So don't look up to the sun. Don't do that. You'll hurt your eyes. Let's go ahead and listen to the song. We will talk about it after. Let's dive on in. Nice entrance. Rise up. Last breaking. It's a great group too.
Out of tune boys, signposts to the sun. Single file boys, signposts to the sun. High as you can go, Lennon to Monroe, flow their way to the stars. High as you can go, Lennon to Monroe, flow their way to the stars. I think they knew. And I don't care who you are. Oh, song the line away fly. Unexpectedly rejected, safety for the few. Same excuses resurrected.
I really like his singing in this track.
High as you can go, just get it to go, flow their way to the stars. High as you can go, just get it to go, float their way to the stars. I think they knew. No, I don't care who you are. Just on the line away fly. Take a chance and join
Nice emptying out.
and you can make the sun. Take a chance and join the dance and you can go to ground. Take a chance and join the dance and you can make the sound. Take a chance and join the dance and you can go to ground. Go to ground.
This is a great track.
And I don't care who you are. Oh, turn around away fly. And away we fly. And I don't care who you are. No, I don't care who you are.
As high as, oh, I put my volume the wrong way. As High as You Can Go might be one of my favorite tracks on the album. There's a few things to dive into with this one. So first of all, obviously just their sound, as I've mentioned before with all the other tracks, there's nothing new I'm going to say, but the beauty of the dreaminess of the guitar and blah, 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 okay? The bass playing, I really found it kind of like stand out, especially production-wise. Like, it just lends itself very, very well to this particular sound, the way that the bass is being played. I like the drum pattern in here, adding in the 16th notes on the second half, just to kind of move things along a little bit. The keyboards adding a little bit of that synth string element on the second half of the track as well. But I want to talk about Mark Burgess because I've enjoyed his voice throughout this whole album for the most part. So like, this isn't me saying a good thing, making the rest of what I've said sound bad. I mean this in a good way. For some reason, in this particular track, his voice sounds a little bit more mature. He's singing a little bit, like, slightly differently. There's a different kind of energy and passion behind his singing here that, like, you find, of course, in the rest of the album beforehand, but I'm finding it more apparent here. And I just really like the way that he expresses himself, in particular, in this track. There's a certain way that I can't quite put my finger on it, but I enjoy it. And that alongside, of course, like I said, the things that we've heard before, the dreaminess guitar, the bass playing, which I still think is just fantastic in here. Just everything in here just sounded really nice. The keyboard is going to be played by Alistar Lethwaite. Lethwaite? Am I pronouncing that right? Hopefully I am. But once again, the production on this album thus far has not let us down. As a matter of fact, it's taken us higher. That was a Creed joke. Like, take... Out of tune, boys. Out of tune, boys. Signpost to the sun. Single file, boys. Single file, boys. Signpost to the sun. High as you can go. Lennon to Monroe. I like those references there. Clawed their way to the stars. I think they knew. And I don't care who you are. Sign the line and away you fly. So I have no idea what this song is about in particular. But it seems to be speaking of the idea of giving yourself up to something to take you higher. Giving a part of yourself, signing, if you will, a part of yourself away to attain some sort of enlightenment, to go further beyond Super Saiyan. Unexpectedly rejected, safety for the few. Same excuses resurrected, none of them are true. High as you can go, Grace Kelly to Garbo, clawed their ways to the stars. So maybe he's saying, like, in order to attain, for lack of a better word, notoriety, to become famous, to gain stardom, you have to sacrifice something. Hence his references here with Grace Kelly, Garbo, Lennon, and Monroe. And he says that they clawed their way to the stars. They worked. They sacrificed to get up there. So if you want to do the same thing, as other people are lining up, because he says single file, boys, single file, signpost to the sun, like it's this way, like signpost gives you the directions. He's saying if you want to follow their examples, if you want to try and reach the stars as well, you're going to have to claw your way in the same way that they have. Take a chance, join the dance, and you can make the sound. That makes sense. You can do it too. You just have to join in. I don't care who you are, turn around and away you fly. So no matter where you come from as well, you have the chance and the ability to make it, just as these people that he listed did. Hey, every once in a while. At least that's what I think. Let me know what you guys think, though, in the comments below. You can follow me over on Twitter, support the channel on Patreon, as always, every day and all the time. Thank you so much for being here, for showing up, for watching or listening. And hope that you come back and watch and or listen tomorrow. Bye, guys.